Next up, we have Jean-Francois Chianetta from Augmate. He's the CEO and co-founder.
I'm Jean-Francois Chianetta, CEO of Augment, mechanical engineering. That's why I love 3D stuff. And started Augment in 2011, so it's my fourth Augmented World Expo, and it's getting better and better every year. I'm also organizer of Augmented Reality Paris in order to recreate some sort of augmented reality ecosystem in France and in Europe in general. So what is Augment? Augment, it's a mobile app to visualize and share 3D models in augmented reality. So we really see ourselves as a YouTube of augmented reality, where you have a 3D model and you put that online on our platform, and then you can visualize it on your iPad, your iPhone, your Android. The app is available for free, and then we have a premium model where you pay to get more users connected to your account, or to upload private models, or to create custom trackers. But the app, the basic app, is a free app that anyone can download. Since our inception, we launched Augment on Android, iOS. We've been incubated in an accelerator in France. We've created Augment USA because USA is the biggest market for augmented reality right now. We've got a first round of funding, a second one 1 month ago of 1 million euros, and we reached 700,000 downloads this month. And you can't see it because the screen is cropped, but trust me. Okay. Okay, it seems that all the screens are cropped. So we see augmented reality, and we do it as a way to visualize products. So we are entirely and exclusively focused on visualization of product in the real world, in the real size. We don't do video, we don't do sound, we don't do geolocalization. We just do visualization of product in 3D. And we are building that as a self-service platform, which means that we don't do creation of 3D models, we don't do specific apps, we don't do any special marketing campaign. We are really building it so that you register, you start uploading your own model, and then you can share them and visualize them. And that implies some limitation and something that bring us to a specific market, like I will show you later. So let me quickly do a demo. So imagine you are a salesperson and you go to present your new display. With Augment, you will have the ability to show your display right away integrated in the real world. So we try to be the most realistic possible so that when you go and you show that to your customer, they are able right away to understand what it means to have this new product inside their store. We are real size even in markerless by doing some little trick and optimization. You can also use a tracker because sometimes you just want to play with a product, you want to play with a model. And in this case, you can use a pocket tracker, and then with this pocket tracker, you will have your model in your hand, and you will be able to manipulate it. And again, we have a big focus on realism and on speed, because when you play with that, you don't want it to be moving everywhere or to be jittering. You just want to have a stable visualization. And you want to be able to integrate your model right away in the real world, and then it's there, you can see exactly how it looks like. You can also do animated things, because sometimes you want to see how an object will move. And we have some Japanese users, so they put robot in. And real-size robot. And when you see something like this moving, I mean, it's a lot better than just having a product or a catalog of product where you will have a photo of the thing. There in real size, it could be in the factory where it will be implemented. So that's how you would use Augment. So tracker, trackerless, or you can have a custom tracker. Now, where did we start? We started, okay, so there is really a problem of image. Okay, let me try something else. Yeah, it's better? Yeah, a little bit better. Yeah, sorry. So we started with e-commerce. And since we didn't want to do any 3D model creation and we didn't want to do specific app, there was some problems with e-commerce. First, most of the time, e-commerce websites, they have hundreds of thousands of references. And those references are changing all the time. They don't have any 3D model, they don't know how to do it, and they don't want to pay for it. So when you go to see Amazon or Walmart or a big store like this, they can't use augmented reality right now because they have simply too much products to show. it will change because at some point, the photos that you have today will be replaced by 3D shot and you will have a 3D model, so augmented reality will be the prolongation of that. But when we started 2 years ago, e-commerce was not an option for us. Then we tried some marketing campaign in magazines, and then there the problem was that when you have a marketing campaign as in a magazine page, it interrupts the experience. And the scan rate is quite low, and the agencies, they don't know how to do 3D models, so we stopped that either. Area campaign at point of sale, same problems. When you are doing your shopping, you don't have the app, there is no connection because you are in the middle of the store. So we ask ourselves the question, what is the real value of AR, and where is there a business where AR can bring a value right away? And we saw that there are a lot of industries in which you have salespeople with tablets that are showing catalog on, as photos or videos, and it's not doing the trick. And they want to really show the real product to their customer. But obviously, when you have a 10-meter high robot, you can't bring it to your customer. But with augmented reality, you can. So initially, we started by the Actually, you don't see it moving on the screen. OK. I think it doesn't refresh anymore. Let me change. So initially, we were to merchandising companies because there is no... Oh, it's coming. OK, perfect. So we went to merchandising companies because they already do 3D models. They have a lot of displays to show in a lot of stores, and they have thousands of sales reps going everywhere to show those displays. So that's a good market for us. And how does Augment look in this kind of market? It's simple. You go to the store, you bring your iPad with you, and there you are able to show how the display that you are building and that you want to sell to the store will look like directly inside the store. And this is a value because today what they need to do is to construct cardboard prototypes of those displays, and they need to send that by FedEx or by UPS to the store. It costs them hundreds of thousands of dollars every year to do this kind of prototype, and it's not good because if you have a new version, you need to start all over again. But with Augment, they just send the 3D model to their customer, and it's done. The customer can test it in their store right away. Same thing with packaging. When you have a packaging, you want to test it in a real store to see how it looks like as compared as the other products. And what they are doing is either they print a prototype or they rebuild the entire store in 3D. So they have designers building the tens of thousands of products of the store just to put their one product and see how it looks like compared to the others. With augmented reality, the store is already there, so you don't need to build anything anymore. So the salespeople, they need a highly flexible platform because they will have a lot of different products coming on and coming out. They need a large variety of 3D software because not a single company uses one 3D software. They're using SolidWorks, then Cinema 4D, then 3ds, and you need to support all of that. They need their model to be available offline because when they are in the field at a customer presentation, they don't have an internet connection. They need an automatic synchronization, realistic rendering, and they need to be connected with their existing app. So that's everything we did and everything we learned from the 2 years we have been doing that. And we build a lot of different plugins for different software so that a designer can export right away to the augmented reality platform, and they don't need to fiddle around with export option because they don't know how to do it. And all this has been incorporated in one of our biggest customers today. It's L'Oreal. And L'Oreal did one of the biggest implementation of augmented reality as a B2B sales tool to date. So 1,700 salespeople are now using Augment in 15 countries to go to the hairdresser. They show them their sales page with their current app. And then by clicking a button on their current app, it launches Augment. And they are able to show the display right in the store. So they can convince the hairdresser that they need to upgrade or to buy a new stuff and that it will look really good in their store. And there you see that's the real business value of augmented reality. Because you don't want to bring all those products with you. You want to show them in context, and that's what AR is made for. So 1,700 salespeople, 3 brands, 15 countries, and from the feedback we have, it's really bringing a difference, and it's really making them stand out as compared to the competition. The next steps, tablets in enterprise are exploding, are growing. We are talking with some customers. They are equipping 40,000 salespeople with tablets. There are thousands and thousands of tablets that are flowing in enterprise business right now, and we want to be on all those tablets to let those salespeople show their products as they are meant to be in the real world at real size and beautifully. Thank you. Still not. Thanks.
So, Kate, if you'd like to set up, we can take some questions now. Just a quick one. Can you white label it like L'Oreal's done? Is that something?
No, it's not white labeled. It's our app that is installed next to their sales pitch app. And when they click on a button, it launches our app. And when they exit our app, they go back to their own app. But we are not integrated. For them, for their designer, the developer, it's zero work. They just need to launch a link, and it launches our app, and everything is working seamlessly.
To your particular product?
To their particular product, yeah. But without any white labeling on our side.
My question is in regards to sharing, let's say, private concepts or 3D models that you don't want your competitors to see.
Mm-hmm.
You want your customers to see it business to business, but you don't want your main competitors to be able to access those models publicly. Is there a way to share those privately?
Yeah. When you upload a model, you can upload it as a private model, and you put it in a folder, and then you share this folder with your customer, and your customer will log in Augment, and they will see your private model, but they will be the only one to see them. And when you add a new model to your folder, it will automatically be added to the customer device and account. So it's a sort of Dropbox mixed with augmented reality. So as you saw, I used a tracker, a custom tracker, so I will let those trackers on the table. You can take them and you can use the app to play with your own 3D models if you have some. Thank you.